As I've been watching some of the things in the world come to pass over the last couple of years, I've come to a conclusion recently. And that is this: unhealthy bureaucrats hate healthy people. Unhealthy bureaucrats hate healthy people. So a few weeks ago, I put up a video and it got, well, for my channel lately, enormous amounts of views because I'm so shadow banned and throttled. But it was that video where I said Michigan tells Pennsylvania to hold its beer or something like that. And what happened was it was the Nourish Co-op. Nourish Co-op got raided by the Michigan Department of Agriculture and was forced to throw away all of its war clim items. War clim. Have you ever heard that? War clim? So it's something I just made up recently. War clim. And that's what I'm going to call it from now on, because every time I mention those two words otherwise reversed on my channel, war clim, I get demonetized, shadow banned, the video gets taken down, and I usually get sent a stern warning about how I need to change my ways. So now, from now on, I will be using war clim. War clim items are in danger here in America. Now, you can use fentanyl, you can use heroin, you can use, marijuana and, the devil's salad or whatever they call it. But war clim? Oh, no. Oh, if you start doing that stuff, we're showing up at your door and you're going to go to jail. So I put that video up where the Nourish Co-op, the two strong sisters, they're on YouTube, strong sisters, and they were raided, and the co-op, they were forced by the Michigan Department of Agriculture. They forced their own employees to throw away all of their war clim objects, war clim items, war clim products. Now, all of their war clim products, a lot of you guys say, hey, I need more information on this, Zach. What's the backstory on this? Well, the backstory is all of their war clim products were labeled not for human consumptions, for animal use only. War clim, animal use only, not for human consumption. And Michigan Department of Agriculture, a bunch of unhealthy bureaucrats, they hate healthy people, showed up looking like they just got off the couch and finished their last bag of Doritos and made all of these healthy people throw away all of these healthy war clim products. And into the dumpster they went. In fact, it took them 2 full days because they didn't even have enough dumpsters. They had to wait until more dumpsters were delivered the next day to throw away all of these hazard, dangerous war clim products so that no one or no animal could consume them. And a lot of you were like, Zach, there's got to be more to the story. This just doesn't seem right. No, it doesn't seem right. But that's the backstory. They were labeled not for human consumption. They were labeled for animal use only. And the Michigan Department of Agriculture decided, in all of their apparent wisdom, that wasn't good enough. The animals can't eat this stuff either. No good. Not allowed. Not for animals. So, the girls, the two strong sisters, went back to the drawing board at Nourish Co-op and said, we need to come up with something else. We're not about ready to give up our idea of creating these war clim products. So we're going to find another use that might be beneficial for these war clim products. And they came up with the arena of cosmetics. And so one of the strong sisters, I can't remember which was which, but one of the strong sisters put up a video of her in a field with her dog, trying to keep the dog from eating these war clim products because it's not good for animal consumption, and proceeded to take the war clim butter and smear it on her face and smear it all over her skin. And then she began and proceeded to take the war clim, okay, we gotta be careful, the war clim itself, and wash her hair with it. in the middle of this field and let everyone know that they are still going to continue to sell these products as cosmetics. Cosmetic use only. Skin use only. Now, I thought this was pretty ingenious and was completely hilarious. What do you think? Funny? Outrageous? Ridiculous? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But then I'd also like to hear your thoughts below. Please leave a comment. Let me know. Ridiculous? Outrageous? Dangerous? Maybe even. And let me know if you think the Michigan Department of Agriculture, in all of their benevolent wisdom, is going to stand for this. Do you think they will be fooled? Do you think they'll say, oh, okay, well that makes perfect sense. You want to use this for cosmetics? We'll go right ahead. Have at it. Do you think that will be their response? Or will they show up again, knowing and understand? Or will they send someone who will secretly buy their products, their dangerous war clim, and misuse it in some inappropriate way that could be dangerous to both humans and animals, and then come in and shut them down? Guys, we've gotten to the point of absurdity. And when you reach this point of absurdity, like I have said before in other videos, there's only one way you shut this down. You water the tree of liberty. Bureaucrats, unhealthy bureaucrats who hate healthy people, need to be dealt with. There needs to be some dicks placed into the dirt. If my past infantry self can come out just a little bit and tell you that dicks need to be placed into the dirt. And until that happens, until someone decides to stand up and say, no, these war clim products should be used in any way I see fit, and I'm willing to stand by that with the threat of force, unhealthy bureaucrats will continue to prosecute and persecute healthy people. They don't like the fact that you bypass the Doritos, and they don't. They don't like the fact that they like living at the drive-thru of Krispy Kreme, and you don't. They don't like that. And they want you to live as unhealthy as they do, and eat as many Doritos as they do. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to know your thoughts on this. I think it's ingenious. I think it's hilarious. I think that they are doing a wonderful thing by trying to shift the goalpost yet again. But at some point, the goalpost cannot be shifted anymore. Am I right or am I wrong? Should we just maybe we take the goalpost down altogether? Maybe we just leave the stadium and never play ball again, and just subsist on Doritos and Krispy Kreme. I'd love to hear your thoughts. It is hilarious though, and congrats on them for continuing to do what they can do. Check out their videos over at Strong Sistas on YouTube. Also, it's Nourish Co-op. They are located in Michigan. If you want to give them some love and use some of their amazing, I'm sure, very healthy cosmetics, I'm sure they have some that they're willing to part with. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time at the Homestead. Bye.
In the spring of 2024, Saudi Arabia ended the long-held practice of requiring its oil to be sold in U.S. currency. And recently, governments around the world have been repatriating their physical gold from Western banks, opting instead to hold that gold within their own borders. China, meanwhile, continues to set records in terms of stockpiling its physical gold reserves, while at the same time dumping billions in U.S. treasuries. All these instances can otherwise be called indicators. Indications that the world is readying itself to participate in trade that does not involve the United States or the dollar. And at home, our banks are showing signs of a deflationary collapse, in which case the FDIC does not have a fraction of the funds on hand to ensure you can get your money should your bank fail. On the other hand, they keep telling us inflation is getting under control, but for some reason, the prices we pay day to day keep going up and products we pay for keep getting smaller. I've put a link in the description below this video that will allow you to start the process to convert money you may have already saved into precious metals that you yourself can hold. You hold it, you own it. Throughout history, precious metals have always been accepted for goods and services, even in the most chaotic of economies and war-torn countries, dating all the way back to when Alexander the Great ruled the known world. Guys, we're over $35 trillion in debt. If you're concerned, I don't blame you. ITM Trading has a well-documented history of helping people put their money into physical metals that you hold. Again, if you hold it, you own it. Hit that link below and see how ITM Trading can help you get the ball rolling towards financial sustainability. The consultation is free and there's no pressure. They will show you your options based on your concerns and goals you have for the future. By doing this, you're safeguarding wealth just like people have done successfully for literally thousands of years. You are now part of that history.
Hey guys, did you know you can become a patron of an American Homestead? They get access to private videos, and we send them gifts from the Homestead that we make here on the Homestead. And we also enter our patrons into special giveaways that are only available to them. And before you go, please check out these other great videos. Go ahead, click. Oh wait.